Once texts become available as computational objects, we are now able to approximate mathematically what is an even more complex process of human judgment, which you and I can summarize with just a reaction. And that's the best way to get a reaction, is to give someone something and say, what do you think? But you can learn a lot about what people are responding to by also redescribing the sources of that reaction. So instead of my saying to you, a comedy is a play that ends with a marriage, which is the Renaissance definition of a comedy. Statistically, a comedy is a play that uses lots of words like I, me, and my, but doesn't use the word we. It prefers and some to the. It has a relative lack of concrete nouns and vivid adjectives in comparison to the other genres that Shakespeare writes in. Okay, that's interesting. Why is that? Well, it's because comedies are about mutually sustained misunderstandings between two people who have to misunderstand each other for 4 acts until they get to the point where they say, oh. And then they can go from I said and you said and this is my view and your view, they can say we. So here's another definition of a comedy. A comedy is a play that avoids we for 4 acts. It's very interesting. It's not the same as the first description I gave you, which was plot, but it tells you something about how these plays were built. And it gets you to a level of our language that we have a very hard time paying attention to.